Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you for tuning in today. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make bulk puff puff, street style bulk puff puff using 1.5 kg of your flour. You guys, look at how that puff puff is looking really nice. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe and drop your thoughts about the video in the comment section. If you have any question, you can also drop in the comment section. So yes, I'm going to be using this 1.5 kg of flour, and like I said, it's going to be like street style puff puff, and you guys can see it's 1.5 kg. So the first thing I'm going to be doing in this video is to sieve the flour. I'm just going to sieve the flour just to um extract anything that is not supposed to be in there. And yeah, you guys can see that. So that's just basically why I'm going to be sieving the flour. Moving on to the yeast, I'm going to be using dry instant yeast, and I really love this one from STK Royal. Like I usually like my sister sends it for me from Nigeria because I've not gotten it here in the UK. So I really love it. And together the measurement of what I use for the yeast is 3.5 like tablespoon of yeast. So and then I'm going to be using just this full cup of sugar, and that's just about it. I don't want it to be too sweet, just 1 full cup. And then I'll be using um 2.5 mil of salt, 2.5 spoon of salt. Yes, that's what I'm going to be using for it. So yeah, you guys can see that's like a 2 point, yeah, just that. And I'll be using chili flakes because I am a Yoruba girl. I like pepper. We like pepper. Actually, this bulk puff puff, I actually made it for my friends. Yeah, I was taking it for my friends. So and then I added cinnamon, which is optional. I just wanted that extra um flavor, and I just added a little and washed my hands, and I'm just mixing the dry ingredients. I'm going to like this what I'm currently doing is just to mix the dry ingredients and just incorporate the dry ingredients before adding my lukewarm water. Emphasis on lukewarm water. So basically, yes, I'm just going to be adding my lukewarm water now, and I'll keep mixing. So you want to keep, you don't want, so the consistency you're going for is not too thick and not watery. You just have to know what you like. You have to know the consistency you're going for. The consistency is that it should not be too thick and it should not be running. So you just want it to be in the middle, and just keep mixing it. And at this point I also like to taste the butter, because at this point I'm able to know if the butter is too like, if something is wrong, maybe too salty, if the salt is not showing. At this point I can actually still adjust. And this is not the consistency, as you can see that it is still very thick. So I'm going to be adding a little bit more water. Okay, I think I lost that clip. So this is the consistency. Oh yeah, I added just a little bit so you guys can see. So you guys will be seeing the consistency. You want to keep mixing it till it's like your butter is really nice and fluffy. So this is the consistency I am going for. So the next thing, you guys can see what I am doing. I'm just making sure to mix the butter very well, like very well. So the next thing is to, okay, so this day I discovered that I did not have cling film, so I'm just going to be using my I'm going to be using this parchment paper, and then I'll cover it. And you, to be honest, if you want your puff puff to double in size, in my own opinion, or maybe because of where I'm living, if you don't leave it for like an hour, personally I think you have to just stay like an hour if you want it to double in size. But this day, like I was heading out and I didn't have that time, so I just left it for about 30 to 35 minutes. And when you're frying your puff puff, you need a lot of, oil, so that, because that can actually make, like, I feel like I say this in all my puff puff video, you guys can see it has actually increased, but not as much as I would have wanted it to. But like I said, you guys can see that. So you need to deflate it. So you need to deflate your batter just to remove the excess air. This is really, 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 really important. When you're, like I said, I always say in my video, when you want to make your puff puff, you need like a lot of oil, because if you're not using a lot of oil, it's just going to, you're not going to get that round shape, number one, and it's not going to look like puff puff. So you need a lot of oil. And one other thing I would advise is that, especially if you're new to baking puff puff, to know that your oil is hot enough, just scoop a little bit into the oil. Once you put a little bit into the oil, fine, the first thing it will do is to go down. The butter goes down and then it rises up immediately. You guys can see what I'm saying. It goes down once the oil is very, very hot. So can you guys see what I'm saying? It will rise up immediately. So this video is just a very, very, it's a sped up video. I don't want it to be too long. So that's just the tips and tricks I'll tell you about it. So once that first scoop bounces up, and just know that the temperature of your um oil is perfect, and then you just continue to scoop. If you want to see how I scoop my butter, I have a lot of puff puff videos on my channel, guys, please check it out. And this is the end of the video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And you guys, I've been very busy, and that's why I've not been consistent on this channel, but hopefully I'll be back soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Just subscribe. Maybe that will even encourage me. Please just subscribe, like this video, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.